What's up guys, I'm Howell here with Good Drills, and last summer I couldn't dunk. To be honest with you, I kind of just gave up all hope and even trying to do that. I just focused on hooping on the court. But then after my summer spent here at Good Drills, I took my bounce to the next level and I finally got my first windmill. I've never done that before. I honestly never even dreamed of it, but I was so shocked after seeing all the results I got with Good Drills that I was finally able to do that. So I'm gonna show you my 3 favorite lower body exercises that took me from not dunking to windmilling in my full summer of Good Drills. Let's get into it. My first lower body exercise that I fell in love with was squatting. A big thing for me was building that foundation, getting a strong base so I could have more power to push for when I'm jumping. So we did a lot of back squatting. The good thing with squatting is that it helps you build strength in your lower body in a very simple way. So I was able to focus on this. I did it a lot throughout the week and I was able to get strong, and as the weight went up, I got stronger and I was able to jump higher. What makes squatting so cool is that you can do so many different variations with it, right? So you just saw me do a back squat, but I could also front squat. This is a good way to get your quad. It's a little more quad dominant, but it's a different way to switch it up and try something new. If you don't have a barbell, you're not used to a barbell, that's fine, no worries. We also did a lot of goblet squatting. Pick up a heavy weight, whether it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and do the same movement. Control yourself on the way down, pop up. Squatting can be so simple and so easy, but such a good way to build that base, build that foundation in your legs. The next lower body movement that I fell in love with was a lot of hinge movements, right? An RDL, a regular trap bar deadlift. With squatting, we hit a lot of the front side of legs, the quads. Now we gotta hit the back side. You gotta build a strong posterior chain to fill out that base to keep balance on both sides. So here we have a regular RDL movement. Start with a slight bend in your knees and you just control on the way down, feeling the hammies, and then bring it up. Again, very simple movement, compound movement, but gets the job done and really effective. You do that right, your hammies will be on fire. But another good thing with this is that there's a way you can regress it. If you're not used to the barbell movement, you can do it with dumbbells. Let me show you that now. Same thing here, I could pick up the heavy kettlebells, slight bend at the knees, and control on the way down. If that movement's a little complicated for you to learn, I also did a lot of trap bar deadlifts. It's one of my favorites to do as well because you still have the same hinge position like you do with the RDL, as I showed you with the barbell and the dumbbells, but you're now lifting a heavy trap bar. You can load much more weight onto it, obviously in a safe way. So here we have the trap bar set up, and what I love about this is how simple it is. Step in the trap bar, you're just picking up something heavy. Keep your chest up, lift it up. Similar to the squat, I'm learning how to generate some power, just in a different way. My hips are still hinging, that's why this is different than the squat pattern. So having those hinge movements in your workout is huge because it rounds out your entire base. You hit the front side with the squats, you hit the back side of the posterior chain with these hinge movements so you can have an overall strong base, overall strong lower body. Now I'm gonna show you the third and final lower body exercise that I fell in love with last summer. So the last lower body exercise that I fell in love with is jumping. And I know that might not seem like a real exercise, but it is. Learning how to turn that strength into action is what's gonna get you jumping higher, get you more athletic on the court, and obviously the end goal is to dunk, right? So we did a lot of different jumping, even something so simple as starting underneath the rim and jumping up, try to touch as high as you can. Whew. Whew. See, I didn't get the rim there. Give me a second. Whew. At the start of last summer, I couldn't even touch the rim off this vert jump, but now I can. But we don't just want to stay stationary, we want to switch it up. So now we're going to back up a little bit and take some steps into that jump. One of the secrets that Bobby and Ross talked to me a lot about was athletic posture. So I would start knees bent, chest up, with a foot back. I would roll into that jump, help me learn how to translate that energy horizontally into vertically. All that strength is now turning into power to jump. So as you see here, I roll, and I get up. Now I'm gonna take the limiters off, we're gonna back it up and go max approach jumping. One little secret into the story, my vert was stuck at the same height for a while. I started prioritizing jumping, I started doing these max approach jumps a lot. I gained a couple inches in a matter of a week, maybe 2 weeks, and I started dunking just like that. So I'm gonna show you, we'll back it up, go to the 3-point line, and have some max intent jumps. Try to jump as high as we can. If you don't have a basket to do that, that's fine. Find a high point, find a ceiling. Go try to touch the ceiling, get creative. Obviously, we can do both sides. You wanna stay balanced. A key to jumping higher is being comfortable jumping in different ways. That's how you get more athletic. So we did right, left, now left, right. As you can see, I'm out of breath. This video is about lower body exercises. Jumping is definitely a lower body exercise because you're giving max intent to jump as high as you can. You're getting your quads working, your glutes working, your hammies, everything is firing all at once so you can spring as high as you can into the air. That's a workout if you ask me. But obviously we are hoopers, so we want to work on jumping with the ball. It almost makes jumping a little bit harder. Without the ball, you can jump, reach, touch as high as you want. With the ball is the real challenge because now it's not that you have weight, but it just feels a little different. So we got to practice that. So we're doing some of the same things at athletic posture. We're going to add the ball into it and work on our jumping again. Here, get up as high as we can. And the more I started doing this throughout the summer, I started getting real close to dunking until I realized I probably could. Oh. Now we back it up, do a full approach with max effort intent. In other words, we want to practice dunking, right? I'm back to the 3-point line, and I'm gonna go try to dunk. So we now have my 3 favorite lower body exercises to do. We squat, we hinge, we practice jumping. Those are the exercises that took me from not dunking to dunking, from not dunking to windmill in my full summer of good drills. Like I said, I didn't even have hope anymore. I gave up. It may not be an overnight thing, but I put in the work. That is what good drills is about. I was consistently pushing myself to the edge of my ability and I was able to jump higher without even realizing it. I just kept doing the thing. It could change your whole career if you just practice on doing the thing. Stay consistent and put in the work. If you haven't already, check out the Good Drills app where you can do everything I was doing and more. It gives you a full strength training program, gives you full skills training on the court, gets you more athletic, stronger in the weight room, gets your vert up, gets you to be a more dominant hooper, someone that can take over the game and take your skills and your game, more importantly, to the next level. So if you haven't already, please, from me, like this video, subscribe to the page, especially if you want to see more videos just like this. Thank you for watching.